still feeling pretty ill, but I'm sure the citizens of Salvador, Brazil are feeling a bit worse right now.
Confirm signal uplink. Strike team is in position near the terror site. Awaiting confirmation.
Reasonable start.
Solid copy, Big Sky. Strike 1 has been given the green light. Your highest priority is to protect those civilians.
So, you probably hear in my voice, I'm not feeling that well, but these are the sacrifices you have to make as commander of M-Kom. There are no days off, no sick pay, there's no pay at all, which someone should really see to. It's important that we don't become mindless slaves to a psychic alien race, but you know, a little something on the side, it wouldn't go amiss. So yeah, this is Operation Lone Blade. It's our second terror mission for our 21st mission overall, I think. So that's roughly a ratio of 1 terror mission every 10 normal missions. I don't actually know how common that's supposed to be, so that's actually a really utterly useless stat for you there to start us off on video 21. That's useless even by my own, you know, shamefully low standards. So we have our best 10 guys. Flipping through so fast you cannot see the names. We've got a lot of armour, look at that. Epiphanes is going to be our point man on this operation for sure. So we are stuck in the corner, which I think is probably the best bet on a terror map to start off with. We can take this roof if we come all the way down here. There is also stairs inside this house. We can take this roof over here as well. Out here is just a petrol station, a gas station, gas pumps. You can also take the roof there. And then there's more as we go. Oh, you can't really see because of, actually, see better. And then down here there's a lot of your 18-wheeler hardcover trucks. So, I mean, the ideal situation for me is that I like putting my sniper up here, overwatch over nearly the whole map, have a couple of people on the roof beside him down here, and everybody else attacks out of this bit. I'm not sure how actually good a strategy that is. It's just what I tend to do because, you know, it's like Pavlovian. I see a roof, I have to take it. So we have we have a scout surely with us. Yeah, Mistra. I wanted to say it was Mistra, but I wasn't sure. Mistra's going to make the first move.
Okay.
Hopefully it's not going to activate. That's good. We can kind of see the forecourt now. Battle scanner first turn. The problem with, you can see this is hard cover, we won't be able to see behind that from there. We can already mostly see around here, so I'm going to go through the window. Again, this is going to be blocked by the pumps that are hard cover, but this should still give us some reasonably good sight lines.
Let's get a better view.
Oh no. Seekers. 1, 2. I can't really tell how many there are from here. So that's, well, you can kind of see the ladder now, well, a ladder from there, and then the pipe up to the roof is around here. So we're not going to be able to take the roof without dealing with these Seekers unless they want to move. Having already moved Mistra this way, I kind of want to keep the team together. And indeed, if we're inside a building, the Seekers can't, you know, go miles up in the air. So I'm just going to move. I should probably move a bit faster than this. But there's a good spot for Rocketeer Gob. Reasonable spot for Gaurav. Everyone else can just move up. Is there a good spot for Ninja Cop? Not really. Move here, and if we activate up here, he can help out without having to move. I was really considering leaving Denny as the only one out of cover, but as we know, Denny with unrevealed Seekers, it doesn't work well. We don't have a good track record of it. Music's a bit loud. Quite a few Seekers. Maybe if we've moved Ninja Coat up, we'd have a shot. Chrysalids on this map. Good terror mission staples. Right, that's not good that we're losing like civilians right up there, because we are not going to get there for ages. So we could move up, for example, right up to here. That's hard cover. That would be in concealment from the Seekers. But the question is whether the Seeker would see Mistra on these squares. And I mean, there's one way to find out. We need to get moving.
That's affirmative.
That's reasonable cover against them in any case.
Eyes on target.
Oh, it's activated. More Seekers! This is like just the most horrific terror mission for me, personally. They're not even together. We can't even rocket them.
Ray on the move. They're flanking us.
That just entered the edge of the battle scanner, thank God. Right, can Gob get a good rocket on them? He can. Cheeky's going to be so angry at me, but you know.
Going hot.
Look at how much shit we have to deal with these Seekers. I would bring a Rocketeer on every mission just to deal with Seekers, even if they, like, could not shoot anyone else. So Mistra did not activate these Seekers up here by running to here, which meant he would need to have gone this path. So Magical Trevor could potentially come all the way up here. Though Mistra can see that guy. He does have holo targeting, does he not? And I'm sure Ninja Coke doesn't have a shot. So who else can we move up? What Rocketeer? We've got Shamed, which isn't ideal in this situation. Could maybe move him inside. Magical Trevor, as always, has running gun as very much as a backup plan. If I move Shamed in here, for example, might be able to see it, but that clears a path for Gaurav. He does see it. He can put holo targeting on it anyway, so Mistra saved the battle scanner for. That is so unlucky not to kill it. 2 points of damage reduction at this early stage already. Will Gaurav have a shot from there? I don't think so. He probably will have a shot from here, actually. Gaurav with the holo targeting with Shredder. 86% to kill it. Which is brilliant. Epiphanous. Did I say Magical Trevor earlier? I do apologise. Just everyone runs together in my mind. So another battle scanner up here.
Scanning target area now.
We certainly don't want to activate now that Mistra's in quite a poor position. So that hasn't revealed anything, but these Seekers up here were going in this direction. They started up here, they're sweeping round. So I bet they're going to enter this area next. So we've still got the 1, 2, 3, it's a split pod. Maybe there's a fourth, I've lost count. We want Ninja Coat moved all the way up, but we can't. Is there anywhere good we could put Ninja Coat? He does have a low profile, so we don't even need that good cover for him. I suppose up here would be better than nothing. So we'll move Denny first.
Okay.
And because this is all hard cover, Denny can move all the way up to here and still be in concealment, which gets him closer in case we need a grenade. And Epiphanous should be able to join Mistra up here without activating anything. If he activates, then that's terrible. So we're advancing. I'd say we're advancing stealthily, except, you know, we have fired a rocket in the middle, right beside, you know. It's like they ask you to turn your car engines off, certainly no open flames, no lighters, and we just fired a rocket. But it's fine. Clearly, those rules, they're just joking about those rules. Oh, there you are, coming back at a rate of knots. Surely they've been activated. Chrysalids on scene. They're not anywhere near activated. This is going quite well so far. These Seekers are right here. We can still see them because we scanned them. So we can kind of still see them in the fog. Although Ninja Coat won't have a shot on them because we can't officially see them. So we'd have to throw another battle scanner if we want to do that. Gob might have the most ridiculous shot you've ever seen. If only he was steady, that would be so amazing. What's the worst that could happen with this 2.6 scatter? 1, 2. It's not going to hit any of our guys. It would have to come behind this cover or behind this cover. If it scatters in the right way, that's a dead pod without them even starting on us.
Rockets away.
Hopefully that didn't say shot blocked. If that said shot blocked, we're dead.
Firing front.
That is ridiculous. That is such a ridiculous rocket. And now we can just easily mop up that one Seeker and concentrate next turn on the Chrysalids. And again, we can use this hard cover to advantage. We can move right up to here, close to them. It would activate if we were in the sight line, but we will be concealed. How best to deal with this? If I could move Ninja Coat into some good cover, which I can't. He's just so immobile with all this armor. So I really just... Right, we don't want to move Ninja Coat to deal with this. Gob can't move. Might as well make it shamed.
Roger that.
Actually, might as well make it Denny, I feel. Just Ballistic Pistol. Oh no, even though it's shredded, even though it's only got 1 health, I'm still not trusting a Ballistic Pistol. Just Laser Rifle it. Mistra and Epiphanes can move up to this truck. In fact, let's do that first, to make sure our plans just aren't all going to be ruined. We don't want to take the edge of the truck, because that will give us sight round and activate everything. I'm going to move Mistra to here.
I'm on the move.
Of course, Mistra could also take that shot. Can we get a good battle scanner? We can. It's not a great battle scanner. Our last one with Mistra. But as you can see here now, these are all the 18-wheeler trucks. It's going to be hard to get a good battle scanner around here anyway. We know there are chrysalids here. What I'm inclined to do... What I want to do, and what should be fine, is throwing a battle scanner right beside the chrysalids. And then we'll be able to see exactly where they go, if they head up there, if they head up there. We know exactly what's happening with the chrysalids. But battle scanners can be dodgy. Much like everything in XCOM, much like everything in Long War, battle scanners can be dodgy. This could activate them. It really shouldn't activate them, but I've seen stranger things happen. I've seen battle scanners, you know, set off proximity mines just randomly. And it's been amazing. But I'd sooner just throw a battle scanner over here and lose sight of the chrysalids than activate them.
Scanning.
Oh, hello.
Enemy in sight.
Right, so let's deal with this.
Negative damage.
This is why you don't want to commit early on.
Will do. Hostiles pacified.
Hit and run. There we go. He got a free shot in, and then was able to reload his weapon. Now, that's kind of blocking line of sight there. My fear is that this zombie is part of this pod, so activating this zombie would actually activate the chrysalid, so I'm not risking running Denny all the way up now. Maybe I should though, because Mistra didn't reveal that. It should be fine.
Moving to position.
You just gotta slow down and think about things sometimes. And you don't give in to fear. Because that's what... It's a terror mission, you never give in to fear. That's when the aliens have you. Gairav. Come all the way through here? Sure. Should be fine. In a good firing position if anything comes down the right flank. So where are these chrysalids going? They're not going to kill anyone next time because we've got them battle scanned. There's probably more pods on the map though. They are coming closer, that's brilliant. What is the zombie doing? Coming closer again. Are we sure they're not active? Because they are coming dangerously close to us despite nobody being able to see them. This is brilliant stealth play, brilliant concealment. Epiphanes, we're close combat specialist. What I'm inclined to do is move Epiphanes here, right? Well, what am I actually inclined to do? Grenades. They will all move to attack, and Epiphanes will be the first one they see, and he has close combat specialist. He should get at least one shot off for free. And then hit and run for free as well. And this is the benefits of a stealth approach. That did a hell of a lot of damage. Epiphanes, please. Epiphanes. Where's your 3 shots, mate? Well, what I think's happened there is that Epiphanes could only see the chrysalid once it moved into this position, because they don't take cover, and that he only seen it move one tile, and that wasn't enough to activate close combat specialist. But it is enough to activate hit and run. One down, and maybe share the love around. Gob certainly needs to move up.
Okay.
Gaurav not in position, Ninja Coat is. Shamed, could probably do with moving up as well, but Ninja Coat isn't going to do anything else this turn.
He's down.
So as you can see, we could have moved to the roof and Ninja Coat would have had shots on all these guys, but we wouldn't have had the same stealth approach. We would have been seen by the Seekers, probably would have been seen by the Chrysalids. Oh, we've still got that zombie as well. Fuck, I completely forgot. Epiphanes, we don't want to use your actual turn on killing that Chrysalid if possible. Gaurav is going to stay there and overwatch. Mistra has a thingy thing. A shotgun. Gob, take that shot. Might kill it. Right, so we've still got this zombie, which might be part of another pod. We're not sure. This might kill it, just straight up. Gaurav does not have sight on it. But then if it comes... Right, Shamed can move up and probably deal with it because it's very... Oh, only 75%. So the idea was there, just do the exactly same as we tried to do with the Chrysalis. Zombie moves forward into close combat specialist, and then Gaurav would be there as well with a good overwatch. So let's just simply prepare for next turn. What's still out there? Still more Chrysalids, and we're going to lose the stealthy approach as we come up here. Although I'm gonna... Bit of a dodgy move this. Potential to activate everywhere. But Mistra moves up here, we can get good line of sight. He's fast enough to withdraw when necessary, and since that's all clear, we can move everyone up here. If everyone's together... Denny, what's the problem with getting up there? Oh, it's just a bit of a weird... slight bug there. Don't need Denny on Overwatch just yet.
Oh yeah.
Probably shouldn't have reloaded just then. Gob can't actually move all the way up into good cover. We've only lost 1 civilian so far because of how quickly we've dealt with a lot of these pods. And that's pretty great.
Time to motor.
I mean, we've been pretty lucky. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying, oh, look at how amazing I am at the game. This is really lucky. We're going to lose at least 1 next turn, I feel like.
10-4.
But we're now in good position because if the aliens are active and going for you, they're not active and going for civilians. Straightforward.
What was that sound?
Probably jump Epiphanes down next turn. How did someone die at the back? Did someone actually die at the back? That does look like a dead body. I'm still not sure how this works. It's all the slow guys at the back, who are at the back because they are slow. Gaurav can move behind here, save this civilian.
You're safe now.
We definitely haven't failed the mission now, no matter what. We don't have sight on anything there. And I don't want to activate the front either, now that our team is split, but
Moving.
we might have to. These guys are all fast though, so if Epiphanes does activate, which he doesn't, so it's fine. But if Epiphanes did activate, we could just run away. Mister's going to stay up there, he's got a strike rifle. Denny down with Epiphanes. For AP grenade related shenanigans. So I really don't know what I want to do here. Is there actually a pod in here? If only someone, you know, actually knew Long War and was watching and could tell me. But similarly, I think I've said in the past, if someone actually does know Long War and they're watching this, they are just going to be so angry at every single episode
Headed there now.
there's ever been. Reload that, because we're not going to get a good rocket from them. We're just... I can move Ninja Coat, actually. Well, that's hard cover, he can't shoot past that. I could move him here, and that would offer a bit of a better shot into there, but that's hard cover as well. It's a bit difficult to find a good position for a sniper, which is why I love going up here. But equally, if there is something in there, Ninja Coat would be utterly useless. There is something there. That body disappeared, it might be chrysalids. Right, these chrysalids are active. Oh, fucking hell, Seekers still. That is some great Overwatch. Hopefully those Seekers didn't activate.
Enemy in sight.
Oh dear. Oh, there's a zombie in there. So maybe the chrysalids just randomly killed that guy in the smoke. I really don't know how anything works. So we are surrounded here. Seekers are active. Gob is not good enough to snapshot a rocket at that range. We can't land anything on the Seekers, so we're going to have to reserve our shooting troops for the Seekers. These two are going to die no matter what to this grenade, so concentrate on the big one. Epiphanes will definitely be able to finish it off, hopefully in one hit, and he can save the next hit for go for the Seeker or falling back. Mr. of course has a height advantage, which is great. Epiphanes is just MVP. Hit and run, gets a second shot. Mistra, does Ninja Coat get a shot? Brilliant. But Ninja Coat's one of the only ones who can see that. Well, Shamed can do a lot of damage. Moving round here to protect him in case we don't deal with the Seekers properly.
Okay.
Because we are going to deal with this zombie. It's just not necessarily going to be Shamed who does it.
Still up.
And, you know, that's fine. Maybe I didn't want Shame to deal with it. Alright, we have to move Garav to there. He is still shredded from the last turn, because Shame did hit him on Overwatch, and there we go, it's a crit anyway.
Dead and gone.
So, Mistra, what odds have you got, Epiphanes? 62%. Oh, I should have used Gob to finish him off, and Garav could have gone for a better target. If we get lucky, we've got enough to deal with these guys. Epiphanes, Ninja Coat, and Mistra. But then if I fall back, then that is just Denny who's going to get the brunt of the fire, because he can't move because he's already thrown an AP grenade. It has to be Epiphanes who stays here. They can both flank Epiphanes. I could even hunker Epiphanes down, and then they probably would go for Denny anyway. They might be able to flank Denny. So we need to concentrate on killing one of them. Ninja Coat might be able to one-shot that guy by himself. We're going to concentrate on this guy. Because holo targeting, even if it doesn't hit, it has hit. So I think we're definitely going to get one of them down. Hopefully two of them. Because Mr. MVP is on the scene. If this all hits, we've been kind of lucky. Yeah, we've not been that lucky though. With ridiculous damage reduction. Do we have a spare battle scanner? Maybe we won't need one. What a bitch. It didn't even kill the civilian. Oh, something else did. I assume there's another Seeker that we haven't seen. It was another split pod. Because everything else is a split pod. Why not this one? Right, Epiphanes needs to reload. And can't get hit and run against that guy anyway. Denny can move up into full cover now. Hopefully can finish it off. I'm not confident in those odds. Mistra. Put the holo on it.
Adjusting sights.
And now we can finally move, you know, our actual team up
Confirmed.
to help. There, if we finish off this mission in a turn or two, I'd say it's been really successful. Again, 86% on Gaurav. I want to move Epiphanes up to here, but then we don't know what's there.
Moving.
But then he's a big tough man. He can take it. Because we're definitely going to deal with this Seeker. It is almost an impossibility that we won't deal with this Seeker.
Okay. Roger that. Scanning.
100% to do one thing of damage. I'd rather Denny do it. Help level up some engineers. Look at that. Laser rifle to the face only did 2 damage. So if we move Ninja Colt to here, he should have better range on what I expect is the last Seeker and the last enemy on the map just round this corner. It shouldn't be cloaked right now, but it can go into cloak on the next turn, which isn't ideal. Come on, Gara, finish it off in a wanna. Nope. Oh! That, you're pointing up there and it hit up there, and then you did the exact amount of damage. I'm never ever doubting you again. Everything by the numbers, we only lost 4 guys. It's been a reasonably short terror mission, I thought. That's gone incredibly smoothly. You can never say, oh, that could not have gone better, because obviously it could have gone better. We could have saved all the guys. I've only ever done that once in playing like hundreds and hundreds of long war missions.
I'm certainly impressed with the results so far.
But brilliant.
Especially considering the conditions down there.
They're our A-team and they showed why today. So Garav up to Tech Sergeant. Now these Will to Survive and Sharpshooter are 2 great perks and they work really well in infantry. But Will to Survive, that's just plain 2 points of damage reduction if you're not flanked. That's, remember what the Seeker's got. That shield with a 2 beside it. Anything that hits Garav will do at least 1 less damage. Maybe 2, maybe even 3 if he's in cover. And then maybe more as we get more perks and more armors, etc. That's brilliant. He'll just be indestructible. Sharpshooter again, plus 10 critical chance in all situations. That would almost have been a guaranteed hit on that zombie. Plus 10 aim against enemies in full cover. You want your high aim, if you have to deal with someone in full cover, you want your high aim guys to deal with it, because they're the ones who can do it reliably. Sharpshooter's great. They are nowhere near as good as lock and load, which usually when you reload a weapon, you have to end your turn reloading. Infantry can sometimes take a shot then reload to end a turn, but not always. But what lock and load can do is it doesn't end your turn to reload. So what infantry can do, reload, shoot, reload, shoot. What it's really good for is if you've taken suppression, you can reload, suppress, you've got infinite suppression. I don't really use suppression on infantry. So but even still, lock and load, you just keep firing, there's never a wasted turn or action. And that is what you want from infantry. Sergeant Whiskey Denny. I'm never sure about this one. This is a really difficult choice for engineers, and it depends on how you've built them so far. Because I think if you've built a smoke grenade engineer, if you built more a utility engineer than a damage engineer, I think dense smoke every time. Dense smoke increases your defense if you're inside covered by smoke grenade by 40. Now for reference, hard cover I think is 45 defense, low cover is 30 defense. So even just a smoke grenade standing out in the open, you're already better than medium cover, and you'll use the smoke grenade when you're already in cover. So it's, you know, 75 defense. That's already 75 off an alien's chance to hit, and that's great. Extra conditioning as well, I think we've been over. I think, was it Epiphanes who took it? Or maybe Magical Trevor? One of our assaults took it. And it's great, it gives you everything. More health, more aim, more mobility, which would be the most important thing for Denny. But he doesn't need all that stuff, he's here to throw stuff. And battle scanners, as we've seen with the scouts who take the battle scanner perk, without Mistress Battle Scanners we would not have done nearly as well on this mission. And engineers later get a perk at the very bottom of the tree when they reach Master Sergeant called Bombard, which means they can just throw grenades forever. And that perk also applies to battle scanners, which makes engineers and battle scanners just so amazing. So that's what I'm taking on Denny at the moment. Later on I'll probably build more of a smoke and mirrors, probably still repair to be honest, and then dense smoke, and have a smoke grenadier engineer. Max Shamed. Now this is the next most important thing in the Bullet Wizard tree. I think we might have seen these before. Executioner, Tactical Sense, and they're still good perks. Danger Zone increases the area effect of suppression of rockets, grenade launches, and generally explosives. So what this means is that if Shane suppresses a target and there's a guy right beside him, the guy right beside him gets suppressed too. And that is integral to the Bullet Wizard build. Crash Gob. This is a bit of a weird one, because none of these perks are that good. Ready for Anything is all about Overwatch, and we've not built Gob for Overwatch, that's right out. Will to Survive, we've just covered. It's good, it makes you guys far less likely to die. And if Arsox had Will to Survive, he wouldn't be in the medbay for over 30 days. Ranger. I mean, I like Ranger more than most people who play Long War do. It's just +1 base damage, but, for example, we took Ranger on Garav, and we hit that Seeker for exactly the amount of damage we needed to do. If you ever see, like, aliens survive by 1 hit point, it means, oh, Ranger, if we'd had Ranger, it'd be dead, and that could make a world of difference. So, especially compared to Will to Survive, he's got a reasonable amount of health, we'll soon have good armor on everyone. I'm inclined to take Ranger. Especially because next level we're going to get Javelin Rockets. And we're probably going to get Javelin Rockets. I think we get Javelin Rockets or Danger Zone or something else. And they're all good perks, but we will be taking Javelin Rockets, which means that Gob can stay far back and won't be in the main lines of fire. So Ranger it is. That's all our promotions. Got some Chrysalid Carcasses, which is all good. And see, despite how well that mission went, panic in Brazil still increased. This is what happens in Long War. And you can see Brazil is going all the way up there, but then they're going to target Brazil because they've already got an alien base in Argentina. So they are just going to hammer Brazil. So we're not that fussed about saving Brazil at the moment. We're obviously not going to let it go, because if we let it go, they'll start concentrating on something else. They'll probably start concentrating on Asia, which wouldn't be great. It wouldn't be great, but I'm not that fussed about. Because our next target, we're going to put another satellite over Russia for our next satellite, and then we're going to go all the way out for America. A single month.
We can't have them bringing back alien body parts as souvenirs. It's a breach of protocol.
I mean, you see this, Central Officer Arkin, but what's this? That's literally what you said, and we've got infinite supplies of them. So anyway, I'll have a quick check around of stuff to do. Body armor coming up, but that mission, that next mission, Covert Op in a day, that's going to be the big one, and that's coming up soon. So there's nothing much on the upcoming events that we can deal with before this covert operation, so I'm just going to scan on. There's our second workshop. That'll create a quadrant there. We're going to build a cybernetics lab there. It'll be beautiful. This is the best base I've ever built so far. But it's all going to matter for naught if we can't deal with this. Operative ready, we need to extract Nero. And it's going to be a covert extraction in Operation Spectral Ring, and these are the most difficult types of Exalt missions. The other type of Exalt mission, you just go in with your full squad, and you've got to hold an area, and it's great, you're just murdering guys left, right and centre. But you can see, the first thing that you can tell, most difficult, the Sky Ranger will be flying low and needs extra fuel for this mission. You'll be limited to 4 operatives. I don't know whether, you know, we just fill the Sky Ranger, like that cargo hold, that big cargo hold. Shut up, Central Officer Archon.
This doesn't look like a legitimate target.
I'll give you a fucking legitimate target. Right. So we see this cargo hold at the start of each mission. It's huge. Do we just fill that with so much fuel that we can only fit 4 guys in? It doesn't make sense to me. So as you can see,
we look forward to seeing
I'm gonna go away and choose whether to exhaust our best of the best or go with the best of the rest. So there you have it. These are the 4 guys who I've unfairly dubbed as the best of the rest. But that's not to say they won't become the best of the best in future, and they might be proving it in this mission. So we've got 2 infantry to fire twice per turn. Urban block, hopefully we can take a roof. I've taken Thunder Deviling Caster rather than the actual leader, Lieutenant Kamichi, because of the accuracy. Essentially, if we need to be firing, we shouldn't need to be firing that much at Exo in this mission, if all goes to plan. But if it doesn't go to plan, we really need to be prepared. Smoke grenades, armor on everyone, 1 med kit. Tribute as the lowest class guy, it gets a laser sight. This is what we're going for, we'll see whether it pays off as we head to wherever we're heading. It was in Asia, wasn't it? Oh, it's in Asia. Unless we're going a really roundabout way. So we are at, that's like Ayers Rock.
We have visual on the mission
They've
site.
infiltrated
Setting
Ayers Rock.
Scans indicate an Exalt cell currently operating in Australia. We'll need to secure the area while our operative focuses on the Exalt data.
So this is very different from the standard missions we've seen so far. I mean, we had the Gotta Go Fast video on this map. And again, we'll go even faster. Because we have to rendezvous with our covert operative. We have to hack 2 XCOM relays. And then we have to get the operative out. And then we don't have to kill all XO. We can withdraw as soon as the covert operative is out. So, Operation Spectral Ring. It could be a good one. It could be a massive anticlimax. The only way to find out, tune in next time.